What's up, YouTube family? It's Caden with Urban Finance. I hope you're having a blessed day. Today we'll be doing a review of the book The Millionaire Next Door. Let's jump in. While most people think they know what a millionaire look and act like, they are probably wrong. Most people don't have an accurate picture of who the actual millionaires in societies are. While many people think of millionaires as those individuals that drive fancy cars and fly in private jets and wear $10,000 worth of clothes and jewelry at a given time, those aren't actually the people that make up most of the millionaires. And the truth is, some of those individuals that look rich tend to be very bad at actually accumulating wealth. So here are 7 qualities of millionaires. 1. They live below their means. 2. They allocate their time, energy, and money efficiently. 3. They believe that financial independence is more important than displaying high social status. They don't care what the Joneses are doing, and truthfully, they understand if the Joneses are wearing all of their wealth, honestly, the Joneses probably can't keep up with themselves. 4. They aren't millionaires because of an inheritance or their parents' wealth, despite what most people may think. Their adult children are economically self-sufficient. They are proficient in targeting market opportunities, and they choose the right occupation. Yes, it does matter what you do. So who are these millionaires? In contrast to public belief, the average millionaire is 57 years old, married with 3 children. About 1 in 5 of us are retired. 2/3 of those who are working are self-employed. The median income is $131,000, but the average is much higher at $247,000. This average is skewed upwards by those that make upwards of $500,000 to $1 million a year. We have an average household net worth of $3.7 million. 97% of us are homeowners. They live in homes currently valued at an average of $320,000, and about half of us have occupied the same home for more than 20 years. About 80% are first-generation millionaires. We live below our means, we wear an expensive suit, and drive American-made cars. Only a minority of us actually drive the current year's model. We have accumulated enough wealth to live without working for 10 or more years. Thus, those of us with a net worth of $1.5 million or more could live comfortably for more than 12 years. Actually, we can live longer than that, since we save at the very least 15% of our earned income. As a group, we are fairly well educated. 1 in 5 are not college grads. Many of us hold advanced degrees. 18% have master's degrees, 8% have law degrees, 6% have medical degrees, and 6% has PhDs. We invest nearly 20% of our household realized income each year, and we make our own investment decisions. Millionaires play great self-defense. Most people understand if a team play great offense and yet has bad defense, they aren't going to win the championship. Yes, every now and then there is a team that has such good offense and becomes an outlier, but 99% won't make it to the championship if they can't play both good defense and offense. And that's the same thing for building wealth. If you make $80,000, $100,000, $200,000 and play poor defense, chances are you will still find yourself struggling, and you certainly won't enter the millionaire category anytime soon. One of the best ways to play great defense is get rid of high interest debts, spend less than you make, and don't try to keep up with the Joneses. Millionaires tend to answer yes to these 3 questions. What are your answers? Were your parents very frugal? Are you frugal? And is your spouse more frugal than you are? It's not good enough that just one person in the relationship is frugal. If both parties aren't frugal, it's going to be very hard to build wealth. Who you marry for many people will determine if you actually ever make it into the millionaire category. 4. Time, energy, and money. This may come as a shock to you, but people that have been able to accumulate wealth tend to spend more time, energy, and money in ways consistent with enhancing their wealth and net worth. Those that are bad with money tend to spend a lot of time worrying about not having money now and in retirement. And this goes for those that are making $30,000 as well as for those making $250,000. But those that are good with money spend less time worrying about money and not having money and more time planning and doing things that will help them to meet their financial goals, like watching this video. Make sure you smash the like button if you haven't already. While those that build wealth and those that desire to build wealth typically have the same goals, only one group actually allocate the time, energy, and money to do so by spending time to plan their financial future, meeting with their financial advisors, accountants, and tax attorneys. Surprisingly enough, while they may consult with others, they take charge of their own finances. 5. Millionaires don't care about looking rich. Millionaires understand in order to build wealth, you have to spend less time trying to look rich and more time doing the things that can allow you to become rich. If you drive a brand new foreign car, you not only give up the opportunity cost to invest in an asset that actually makes you money, but you have to make sure to keep up with the maintenance of that car as well. It's a gift that keeps on stealing your financial future. If you live in an extremely high-class neighborhood, you will most likely try to drive that car that signifies that you belong in that neighborhood and keep up with all the other status symbols that comes with being a part of that community. So even where you live can determine if you're able to build wealth or not. How much should you help your children? If you ask the average person why they want to build wealth, people with children and without children may say to make sure that their children have a better life than they did. While it is a beautiful thing and honorable, too much economic support to grown children can be harmful. Believe it or not, children of the affluent that receive large amounts of cash gifts from their parents tend to do worse than their peers. How is this possible? Imagine your parents had worked all of their life, accumulate millions by being frugal and investing and maybe starting their own business, but the child who has become used to that lifestyle didn't have to make any of the parents' sacrifices. So they expect the same lifestyle without necessarily putting out the same effort. Their parents gave them the down payment to buy a house in a nice neighborhood. They helped finance part of their child's private school tuition. They gave them the down payment for both spouses to drive luxury cars. And they helped give them money to attend country clubs and live the lifestyle it took them decades to build. Those looking from the outside may think that this couple is rich. But when you look at their finances, they spend twice as much as they make each year. And if for whatever reason their parents stop giving them money, this family will be in financial ruin. This is where many children of the wealthy find themselves, completely dependent on their parents' wealth and waiting for them to die. Now you may be asking yourself, if giving my child all these things can set them up for failure, what should I give them? Parents who invest in their children's education and teach them qualities needed to build wealth set their children up for success. Alright family, I hope you found this to be helpful. If you haven't already, please hit the like button. It really helps out the page. Subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell to be notified of when I post something new. And in the midst of these crazy times, God bless you and make sure to live your best life.